I see this week that they said that you need to be careful because you could be arrested for using mouthwash or eating hot cross buns under the new South African driving changes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Leslie, if you know that they've reduced the alcohol amount that you allowed to consume before driving down to 0. So before you had to be like 0.05 grams per 100 milliliters, and now you have to be 0 grams.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but
What's it like in the UK?
It's not 0 because I don't think you can make it 0 because there's traces of alcohol in some stuff, right?
Yeah. So anyway, I mean,
but it's not. I mean, that's too stringent. I mean, I get the zero tolerance policy.
Yes,
that's fine. I mean, that's good. But then, how do you enforce it?
Because let's assume they are enforcing it. I mean,
do
it's
the
quite a
roadside
drastic.
tests even pick up on this stuff?
Well, I mean, I think this is the problem. This is why they're saying don't eat hot cross buns or use mouthwash.
What's wrong
because
with hot cross buns?
Well, apparently, eating that, it's got like some sort of what they call auto-brewery syndrome, which is like the fermentation of ingested carbohydrates in your body that temporarily trigger a spike in alcohol reading on a breathalyzer.
So are hot cross buns now going to come with a warning label? Do not eat this 20 minutes before driving.
It's true. Very, very good point. Very good point.
On. What about patkos? There's a South African term.
Yes, patkos. Do you know what patkos is?
No.
He doesn't know what patkos is.
I did have a hot cross bun yesterday, in my defense.
Okay.
And you drove today?
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you? The shame.
Yeah, exactly. So patkos, here's a Afrikaans lesson for Oleg. Pat is road and course is food. So it's road food. So it's
like a roadkill.
No.
No. Well, no, it's food that you would use in a car something you pick up from your tire on the way.
Okay.
If you're really hungry.
But what is it?
Because I suppose road food you could translate as roadkill, right?
Roadkill, yeah.
Well, anyway, no, it's like snacks that you take along the road on your road trip with you.
Okay.
They call that patkos. Yeah, road food.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so you were talking about patkos.
You can't eat hot cross buns. Well, you should. Well, okay. Should you be eating while you're driving? Probably not.
No.
But if you're going to stop for a picnic and a rest, which the Road Traffic Authority would probably suggest you do on a long trip, have a break, and you eat your sandwich and a hot cross bun, and you rinse your mouth out with mouthwash afterwards, you're stuffed. You get pulled over.
Brush your teeth. Yeah.
It's game over, guys.
It's game over. So, I mean, I can just imagine what you must do now. If you're going out for a drinking session, all you do is you buy a packet of hot cross buns, you open it, you take one out, right? And if you get stopped, you just say to the cops, I was just eating hot cross buns.
Yeah. But like if your blood alcohol level is like 1 gram per 100 milliliters, it's like it doesn't really matter how many hot cross buns.
No, dude, they're not even going to arrest you. They're going to take you straight to the hospital. Alcohol poisoning. Yeah, well.
Again.
Yeah, so there's a warning. Don't eat hot cross buns and drive.
Dear. I think you're going to start seeing what I see in France. France, you have to have a breathalyzer in your car. So if you get pulled over, you've got to use your own breathalyzer to show that you've not been drinking.
You
really?
Yeah.
I would prefer that situation. I'd get a dummy one and blow.
I think my camera's gone.
Oh, damn it.
It's okay.
Is that not plugged in?
I think just battery died.
But it's plugged in for charging.
If you can't produce something on your breathalyzer you carry with you in the car, then you still get arrested for not having an adequate breathalyzer.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Safety first. Someone turned off the plug while plugging in the extension cord and forgot to put it on again.
This is where we need a producer.
Exactly. I'm going to fire the producer's fired. I'll be back. Listen.
So much vacation time.
I heard this one before.
Talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
No stress. Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm not sure whether that's practically enforceable. Like, I don't think the problem is that we have bad legislation already. I think it's just the current legislation that we have in place is just not enforced. So
I think that's the problem, right? There's no effective way of enforcing it.
Yeah, but like the current legislation that we have in terms of the road traffic legislation is a pretty good legislation, you know, if it's reasonably enforced. In terms of people pay their speeding tickets, if they don't pay their speeding tickets, the licenses get suspended. You know, we have all that good stuff. The problem is, it's like our systems approach is just bad.
It's an infrastructure thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was interesting when I first came to the UK, because drink driving in South Africa was quite a commonplace, despite all the rules and regulations. You know, culturally it was still the norm. And I came to the UK, and it was a completely different ballgame.
Yeah, because there is consequences. There's pretty severe consequences in play.
But you're like shamed. I mean, you drink drive, you will be shamed by the community.
Yeah,
your friends, they're like, really, you one of those? Screw you, man.
Mm.
It's like finding out your friend is a pedophile. You're like, oh, geez, I didn't. No, really, you're not the guy I thought you were. So it's yeah. I mean, there is still drink driving happening in the UK. Don't get me wrong, but it's not commonplace. But then there is an infrastructure to support that as well.
Yeah,